Okay, hello and welcome to week number 12 for the Monroe Central Seminoles. This is Matt Simmons along with Andy Shoemaker doing the play-by-play for Channel 6. And here it is tonight, like I said, into week 12, Monroe Central Seminoles versus Clearcreek Aces. And this has been kind of a long time coming for the two teams. They've been kind of they've all been in it. Both teams been in it like the last 3 or 4 years, and it seems like we kind of avoided each other. And now here we are, and we're playing each other, and I think it's going to be a pretty good matchup. What do you think?
Right, Matt. Clearcreek comes in with a Division V state championship in 1999 and 2000, and like you just said, we've been able to avoid each other in the years past. And Coach Ron Hinton finally says, well, it's too bad they finally had to meet up this early in the playoffs, but we expect a good matchup. Clearcreek really got the same style of offense as we got. It's a hard-nosed running offense led by a senior running back, Mr. Sowers. He comes in with around 1,000 yards rushing. And Clearcreek did a lot of things this year, a lot of Division V things really can't do is they had to replace their starting quarterback and starting tailback due to injuries. And a lot of times in Division V, you don't have this kind of depth. But year in and year out, they seem to reload instead of regroup. And like you said there, Matt, we expect nothing but a fine ball game. And, as long as I think we can stay turnover-free, penalty-free football, we'll be in fine shape for tonight's ball game.
And one thing Monroe Central does have going for them is they have had good luck on this field. The last 2 times they played on this field, they've won. Beat Crooksville, and I think that was the last time they played on this field. That was last year.
Right.
And then they, like I said, good luck on this field, and it's kind of close to home for us, 45 minutes away. And I know when I was growing up in high school and played here, we played on this exact field. And we had pretty good luck on that field, Dan, and I'm sure when you play too. So it's going to be a really good matchup, the Aces and the Seminoles, and we'll be right back after this.
At Swiss Hills Career Center, we teach students the skills they need to have employment security. Our students focus on long-term goals for a successful future. The objective of Monroe County Care Center is to provide home-like quality continuous care, inpatient rehabilitation, and professional services in a rural, well-established nursing facility.
Dr. Jay Seidler is proud to be on the sidelines of our Monroe Central Seminoles. Dr. Seidler, Carol Shoemaker, and the staff of Marietta Healthcare Physicians wish our Noles the best during playoffs. For over 100 years, Bauer Turner Furniture has been serving our community with quality furniture and bedding. After a big day, kick back and relax in a dual recliner sofa, or choose from living room suites featuring couches with comfy armchairs or matching recliners. Then pick the perfect coffee table and tables and lamp to suit your personality. Of course, they stock bedroom furniture to please the country, traditional, or contemporary decorator. Kitchen tables and chairs, hutches, entertainment centers, and more can be delivered to your home this week. So stop by Bauer Turner Furniture today. Monroe Family Health Center continues to serve Monroe County with family-oriented health care, lab and x-ray services, and shots for tots. Nurse practitioners and doctors accepting new patients now. Remember last winter? This year, don't let winter weather stop you in your tracks. Let Kelly and Monroe Tire Center keep you on the go. Kelly, a good deal on a great tire. Now through Thanksgiving, gobble up the savings at Knowlton Ford. Don't miss our year-end specials, and don't miss the Seminoles on their playoff run. Good luck to Tyler and all of our Noles.
Since 1887, folks have trusted Woodsfield Savings Bank with their financial needs. So when you need someone to lead you with your financial decisions, come to the friendly folks at Woodsfield Savings Bank, where customers count. Because of your busy schedule, we offer a drive-through and night deposit box, as well as convenient parking, direct deposit, and automatic payments. The folks at Woodsfield Savings Bank truly believe that making an investment in our kids brings the biggest return to our community.
Go Noles!
Okay. When they come through, you can start us out.
Hello and welcome to another week of Monroe Central football. This is week 12, and this is Matt Singleton along with Andy Shoemaker. And this is Monroe Central versus Amanda Clearcreek. And Andy, I'll tell you what, I think we have a pretty good match up here tonight.
Matt, a very balanced contest tonight. The aces of Amanda Creek, led by a couple of hard-running backs, got a solid 1-2 punch, a 1,000-yard rusher and a 900-yard rusher. It kind of balances out against our Gabe Gordon, who ran for 1,000, and LB Brown, who rushed for about 840. So, Matt, we really look for a tight, contested ball game throughout the evening. I believe the game will turn on a key turnover or a key penalty. So it's very important as a Monroe Central team that we play mistake-free football and turnover-free football. Field looks like it's in excellent condition, Matt. We heard earlier out there at school that maybe the field was a little bit tore up after we had a lot of rain this week. So, but from up here, Matt, all except for a little bit of a bare spot around the 30-yard line, looks like the field's in pretty good condition. Matt, we will receive tonight. We get to start out on offense. You know, Matt, when you come out fired out for a playoff game like this, you just can't wait to get going. And what better way to start out the ball game on offense?
Yep. I'll tell you what, Andy, the last time we were here, we played Crooksville, and it was a lot colder than this. Yeah, but like I said, it doesn't matter how cold it is, doesn't matter what the weather conditions are. I think the Monroe Central Seminoles, I think they're pretty fired up tonight.
Well, I can guarantee you right now, Matt, that no football player on that field right now is worried about the weather.
Exactly. Looks like a short kick. I didn't see he was on the, looks like Tyler Graham was on the kick return. He brought it down to about the, maybe about the 35, maybe 37-yard line.
Actually, Monty, they spot him back about the 33.
Okay.
So we'll start out 1st and 10 on offense. And Monroe Central will start this week 12 against Amanda Clearcreek. Like we mentioned earlier, we've been waiting to play these guys for a lot of years and finally get our chance to knock heads with them. A little bit of a lot of motion there. Show a different look to start the game off. Gabe Gordon just right up the middle. He'll be hit initially.
Brought down right to the line of scrimmage, looks like, Andy.
Right, Matt, we talked about that play throughout the season, and it's a little bit of a spread look where we spread the defense out a little bit, and then we try to slip Gordon up the middle. But a good team like Amanda, and like we said, there's only good teams left or they wouldn't be here.
That's right.
Amanda's sitting there waiting on us. It's a pretty good size on the defensive line up front as we look at some of their guys. Number 63, a big 280-pound lineman.
Here she rolls out. He overthrows. I think it was Brown Dog was there. He was the intended receiver, but he overthrows him. And I think that's one thing that Monroe Central's going to do now is do a lot of rolling out if they want to throw the ball. Because like you said, Amanda Clearcreek, they got some big boys up there on the line.
So early on, Matt, we find ourselves in a 3rd and long situation, 3rd and 10. We'll split out Kenny Robinson to our left. Shotgun formation, split backfield, wing left. Good snap. Issue pump once.
Flag on the play. I would say that was probably holding in there, Andy, the way the flag was thrown.
Right, Matt. Issue with a little bit of time initially. He pump faked. Still didn't have a man open. Then we seen the flag, and then we'll have to wait and see what the call is. It's definitely against us as we see the captain talking to the referee from Amanda. And it's a holding call, and it's going to be declined. They'll bring up 4th down and 10 for the Seminoles. So not how we wanted to start out this series or the playoff game here in Week 12. But a little bit of, pre-game jitters, I'm sure. We'll get that ironed out as the game goes on. And, like a lot of people think around Woodsfield and the Monroe County area, this game's going to be decided on how strong our defense is able to perform tonight against a pretty high-powered Amanda Clearcreek offense.
Nice punt by David Spielman. Rolls out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. Not too bad of a punt there.
Well, net gain on that punt, Matt's 35 yards. And anytime a Division V punter can net 35 on a punt, Coach Verkost and his special teams has got to be happy.
Well, a lot of people got to remember, too, there's very few teams left in the state of Ohio here playing the playoffs. And basically the first week he cut everybody down in half. And now, the second week cut everybody down in the quarter. And there are a lot of teams here in the state of Ohio that would rather be playing tonight than sitting home watching or listening to the game on TV.
Right, Matt. That's number 11, Kent Phillips, their fullback. As I said earlier, he rushed for 911 yards. And we talked last week about how we wasn't able to bring the man down on first contact. And very key tonight that we hit, wrap, and bring the man down. And Phillips is upfield for about a 5-yard gain on first down. So Amanda will go 2nd and 5, and he'll pitch the ball out.
Nice play there on defense.
Just a quick toss out there to number 22, Raymond Sowers, and he's their 1,000-yard rusher. He's 5'11", 165. So, Matt, they're really not big. We match up pretty well with them. They got a few interior linemen pretty good size, but, you talk about over the years, our great running backs, and this year's a good example of L.B. Brown only weighing in about 140. They're very solid.
Yeah.
3rd and about 4 early on here.
High formation. Looks like he picked up the first down, Andy.
Yeah, nice surge by that right side of the Ace offensive line. And they kept driving forward, and the white jerseys were there, but they was knocked back about 5 yards. So pretty strong effort in there by Sowers to pick up that first down. That'll be our first down of the evening. And just looking at our defense here, we're in a 5-3 set with a healthy Sean 80 back. A little bit of movement early there.
There's a flag on the play. I think that's going to go against the Aces.
Yeah, that left tackle moved a little bit early from over here, Matt, and I'm sure that's what the referee saw, and we'll back him up 5 yards.
It's kind of funny. That was a back judge to the flag rather than the side judge.
Right. But, whoever sees it, long as they make the call, that'll put a man in a 1st and 15 situation. And just like any team, running team that is, if you put them in a 1st and long, you kind of get them out of their routine.
They got twins out here. It's going to be a little quick out, and he's overthrown. It looks like he was, I think it was Josh Ishii came up here on the play. I think he was more worried about Josh hitting him than catching the ball.
Right, that's pretty good sized tight end out there, Matt, up for that ball. A 6'2", 225-pound Troy Bush. Big target out there,
yeah.
But ball's a little bit high. And like you said there, it looked like you heard footsteps. But nonetheless, Monroe Central defense right on top of the play. Brings up 2nd and 15. The quarterback stepped in the 6th game of the year, Matt. He's done a fine job ever since he took over.
Another overthrown pass. We had pretty good coverage out there, and even if we would have caught it, would have been a short gain. That brings up 3rd down and 15 for the Amanda Clearcreek Aces.
That brings up my point about you get yourself in a penalty and you get yourself in a 1st and 15 situation and you get away from what you like to do. That's run the ball.
Exactly.
So I'm not sure why the play call has to change that much only after a 5-yard penalty. But Amanda comes out with 2 straight passes, not able to execute, and brings up a 3rd and 15. And then they'll slip one up the middle here. And fine job on the interior line by Curtis Merrick. Not fooled at all.
Great job in there on defense.
I'll tell you what, Matt, that right there sets the tone for the game.
Yes, it does.
You know, you heard so much about how tough they are, you know, looking down through their schedule. They blew a lot of people out. You don't know how you match up, but once you step on the field and you get a few hits in and you stop them here on their first series after only giving up, you know, about 12 net yards, and you get the ball back, you have to think, well, hey, we can hang all night now.
Exactly. That's, you know, I always said the first, you know, maybe a couple of series on offense for both teams is kind of, you know, to feel each other out and, you know, to see what the other one's going to run and, you know, how well you do match up physically, not mentally, but physically. And, you know, so far it looks like it's pretty much even.
And, you know, we talked about, you know, last year, expectations were real high last year, but to get this far this year, people didn't really expect this much. And I have to say, and I know around Monroe County they expect a lot, but these linemen and this team is big overachievers this year. And, you know, we might as well keep it going.
Well, like I said, Andy, you know, especially the senior group, we do have a lot of good kids and a lot of leaders on the team from the senior group. And, you know, you saw one of them right there, Gabe Gordon, running the ball, picked up maybe about 4 or 5 yards on the play.
Right, nice pickup on first down.
Yes. That gives you a little bit of room to work with.
We'll come out and we'll split and we'll quick toss it to Gabe, and there'll be a lead upfield.
He picks up the first down a little bit more.
So after feeling the defense out the first series, Monroe Central was able to come back with Gordon 2 times for about 15 yards and pick up our first down of the game. And that's just our basic quick toss. We spread them out a little bit with our split ends, and then we run a little motion. That motion leads out in front of the quick toss. Gabe gets the big legs going, and he's a hard man to bring down.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, you can't say enough for Coach Briggs up there in the press box looking down and you know, spotting these things. I worked up there with him for 9 years, and I'll tell you what, he's pretty good at spotting these little things out.
Oh,
little counter play there.
Excuse me, Amanda not fooled at all. As we see from up here that the same formation, the same motion, the same lineup, and they faked the quick toss and then gave counter jab back the other direction, but
and their defensive end,
Amanda right there.
Defensive end and linebacker on that side did a good job by staying at home and playing their position.
I was looking through the program earlier, Matt, and Amanda gives up about an average of 8 points per game. So very stingy defense. Played a really tough schedule. 10-1 on the year. Only loss was to a Fairfield Union team earlier in the season.
Oh, Ishii slips. Looks like he lost about maybe 2 yards on the play. So that will bring up a 3rd down and about 12 from Monroe Central.
Amanda, very experienced playoff team like we mentioned earlier. Year in, year out, they're always there. We always kind of wondered how they did it every year, but I kind of think that with the talent that we had coming through that we could be here every year, and that's been the case for about the last 3 years.
There she rolls out. He's scrambling. Over the middle. That's a 1st down, and that was completed to Dan Miller. And I tell you, and if you saw Josh Ishii, Josh was basically telling him where to go to get to the open spot, but there is a flag on the play. And I would say it's probably holding against Monroe Central.
Well, Matt, didn't get too excited early as I seen the flag drop there by the line judge there, right at the line of scrimmage. No call yet from the official, but it'll take us back. Still yet to see a call, Matt. Did you see anything, what he did call?
I didn't even see a call, but I would guess it'd probably be holding.
Well, he only marked off 5 yards, didn't he? Maybe some sort of motion penalty, Matt. I didn't pick it up that early, but talk about, you know, penalty-free football negates a huge gain by Ishii.
Screen to Gordon.
Get a block there.
Now, I tell you, they closed in on him awful quick.
I was going to say, there's about 6 black jerseys around Gordon on that play. Nobody fooled. You know, if you scout us at all, third and about 20, we like to run to Gordon, maybe a screen, and Amanda right there as they scouted out their tendencies, and right on top of Gordon.
But I tell you, what that did is it gave Spielman a little bit more room to work with on the punt.
So after 1 first down, we're forced to punt here on 4th down with 4 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this first quarter.
And they're giving Spielman a lot of room to punt. Basically, they're setting up the return, and not too bad of a job getting down there by, can't make out the number.
I believe that's 85, Dan Miller.
85, yeah. And we're getting ready to take the timeout, and we'll be right back.
You need it.
Charles F. Warren, certified public accountant with 2 locations to serve you in Woodsfield and New Martinsville, is proud to support local high school football. Don't miss the Get Ready for the Holiday sale at Woodsfield True Value. Gifts for everyone and a huge selection of trees, fiber optics, and holiday decorations. Holiday help is just around the corner. Now with 3 generations to serve you, Gallagher & Sons Rock of Ages Memorials has been a family tradition since 1954, with offices in St. Clairsville and Malaga. See Ron, Kathy, or Jason.
Community is our middle name, Ohio Valley Community Credit Union. We grow with you, we grow with you. Community is our middle name, Ohio Valley Community Credit Union.
At Swiss Hills Career Center, we teach students the skills they need to have employment security. Our students focus on long-term goals for a successful future. The objective of Monroe County Care Center is to provide home-like quality continuous care, inpatient rehabilitation, and professional services in a rural, well-established nursing facility. Dr. Jay Seidler is proud to be on the sidelines of our Monroe Central Seminoles. Dr. Seidler, Carol Shoemaker, and the staff of Marietta Healthcare Physicians wish our Noles the best during playoffs. F.W. Shoemaker Insurance Agency celebrated 100 years of service to our community. F.W. Shoemaker is an independent agency representing many reputable companies for all of your insurance needs. Only the most professional agencies represent Westfield Insurance. The best of the best are recognized as Westfield Platinum agencies, and F.W. Shoemaker is proud to be a Platinum agency. F.W. Shoemaker Insurance and the Monroe Central Seminoles, 2 winning traditions.
Okay, here we are.
That's all. You can.
A little over 4 minutes left here in the first quarter. Amanda Clearcreek just took over on down. They're spreading it out. And I'll tell you what, he got a pretty good gain there, Andy. Probably about, I'd say about 15, maybe 14-yard gain.
That's Raymond Sowers, number 22, their tailback. Showed the speed right there as they caved the Monroe Central defense down inside. And he's one of their soft runners. And, you know, we knew we was going to be facing a strong rushing attack tonight. And last week against Nelsonville York, we did give up, you know, a number of yards to their back, Brandon Maiden. I think he ended up on 117, but we kept him out of the end zone. So we're bound to give up some yards come playoff time. But we just hope it's just not too much as they send Sowers across their right side. He'll pick up a big 7 yards on first down.
To me, it looks like the Clearcreek basically just want to muscle it down the field. That kind of, prove that they can run the ball.
Right. They got out of their custom running game there early after that penalty on first down last series. Now they're just going right back to their bread and butter plays with Sowers right up the middle, and he's still running, Matt. Still running hard. He'll be upfield for about a 9-yard gain. Another first down for Amanda Aces. They don't fool around, Matt. They get to the huddle, they break the huddle, they come to the line of scrimmage, they just come right at us. $280, $250, 200 pounds, pretty good sized line in there for the Aces. They'll line up eye set, little motion, they'll lead the H-back up the hole, and Sowers will follow him. He'll be upfield for another 5 yards. So Coach Dink Sherman's going to send Big Eddie McConnell up the middle. Eddie's got them big, strong legs, and Dink will take a timeout here to try to regroup. So with 2:54 left to go here in the first quarter, Amanda Clearcreek 0, Monroe Central 0. We'll be right back.
No matter what the weather is, you can work out year-round at Transforming Physiques. For your convenience, new owner Kristen Rossiter has extended the hours. Students have the opportunity to work out before school, after school, or on Saturdays. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, come out at 6 a.m. and get your exercise in before going to work. Adult, student, and family memberships are available. They now have 2 tanning beds and stock the best of tanning supplies. Stop out to see a large variety of sports drinks, diet bars, supplements, vitamins, and sports attire. Now is the time to start transforming your physique. Monroe Family Health Center continues to serve Monroe County with family-oriented health care, lab and x-ray services, and shots for tots. Nurse practitioners and doctors accepting new patients now. Remember last winter? This year, don't let winter weather stop you in your tracks. Let Kelly and Monroe Tire Center keep you on the go. Kelly, a good deal on a great tire. Now through Thanksgiving, God bless the savings at Knowlton Ford. Don't miss our year-end specials and don't miss the Seminoles on their playoff run. Good luck to Tyler and all of our Knowles. The Citizens National Bank of Woodsfield, home-owned and independently operated since 1933. Your community bank. Our officers, directors, and staff are dedicated to customer and community service. We reinvest your deposit dollars locally. So remember, banking with us is not only good for you, but it's good for your community. Citizens National Bank of Woodsfield. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Walk or ride to JT's Restaurant and Lounge. Open 7 days a week with daily specials, DJ Friday and Saturday, and banquet room available. Home cooking and great fun at JT's.
There's a new blue in town. Doan Ford Lincoln Mercury, exit 208 off I-70, Morristown, Ohio. I'm not buying till I check the new Doan Ford.
I tell you, I think that right there was a good time for Monroe Central to take a timeout.
I was getting ready to say it's a good time for a timeout, but I hate to act like a coach up here because these guys on the field know a lot more about football than what I do. They spend 15 weeks with these boys or whatever it is, clear back into July. And Coach Sherman called a timeout, but my man that just powers the ball right up the middle. They're down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be first and goal from the 8-yard line.
It looks like basically up on the line, the man at Clearcreek's just a power football. pushing the guys back and letting their backs pick the hole. Maynard Clearcreek's in for the touchdown.
I'll tell you what, Matt, we did a nice job stringing the ball out initially, but Sowers is very patient out there as he waited and he waited and he waited. They kept stringing it out, finally turned the corner there, and he'll go in for the score from 8 yards out. So early on, after the first series, we stop them, force them to punt. They take the ball over at about the 35-yard line for a 65-yard drive, all on the ground, leads to the first score of the night. Number 29, Carlos Del Angel, is in the kick for a extra point. That just sounds like a kicker's name, doesn't it, Matt?
Yeah. It's good.
So nice effort in there by the kicker, Del Angel. And Amanda will take the 7-0 lead. With 2:23 left here in the first quarter.
Hi, I'm Bill Reesbeck. You heard me talk many times about how we offer you the best variety at the best possible price every day. And we do it with no cards, no gimmicks, no hassle. Just like you, we're working to get the most we can for the money we spend. So if these things are important to you, come home to Reesbeck's. We'll even add customer service as we continue what Grandma started over 70 years ago.
Charles F. Worm, certified public accountant with 2 locations to serve you in Woodsfield and New Martinsville, is proud to support local high school football. Don't miss the Get Ready for the Holiday sale at Woodsfield True Value. Gifts for everyone and a huge selection of trees, fiber optics, and holiday decorations. Holiday help is just around the corner. Now with 3 generations to serve you, Gallagher & Sons Rock of Ages Memorials has been a family tradition since 1954, with offices in St. Clairsville and Malaga. See Ron, Kathy, or Jason. Walk or ride to JT's Restaurant and Lounge. Open 7 days a week with daily specials, DJ Friday and Saturday, and banquet room available. Home cooking and great fun at JT's.
There's a new blue in town. Doan Ford Lincoln Mercury, exit 208 off I-70, Morristown, Ohio. I'm not buying till I check the new Doan Ford.
Kurt Shreves is your best choice for Monroe County Sheriff. With 22 years of experience investigating crime, death, and drugs, Kurt believes that respect, honor, and pride are still good things to have.
Man, here we are for the kickoff. Bandit Clearcreek just scored, made the extra point, made it 7-0. And I'm kind of interested to see how Monroe Central's going to bounce back here, Andy.
Very important. We do bounce back, at least pick up a few first downs to keep the ball out of the Aces' offensive hands. That'll be Tyler Graham. And he won't get much. I believe that's Tyler. Only
Yeah,
up to about the 15-yard line. Is looked like a little bit tentative on the run back. Monroe Central defense really only give up 3 touchdowns all year, 2 against Shenandoah and 1 against Barnesville. And of course they gave up 1 last week against the Nelsonville York Buckeyes. But really, very strong effort all year. They're not used to giving up points, especially early here in the first quarter. High backfield set with little motion. Give the ball to Brownie and he'll string it out. Do a pretty nice job of stringing it out. Brownie upfield for about a 2-yard gain. Second and 8 for Seminole offense. Got to be careful, Matt. Can't turn the ball over down deep in this end.
And we got to watch our penalties here, Andy, too. We can't have any holding, or I think that's what hurt us on the last drive.
Coach not really conservative as he goes back in shotgun formation. With trips to one side. Ishii will let her go. He'll see if he can get something going here. The big Kenny Robinson, but the ball just a little bit overthrown at midfield. So pretty good coverage by the Aces defensive secondary. And I'm not sure what films that Amanda does get to watch as they trade films for playoffs, but I'm sure they're well aware of a 6'4" receiver that the matchup is in our favor a lot of times. And with Kenny Robinson's numbers, that they are well aware of his abilities. So it brings up 3rd and 8.
It even looked like Kenny was double covered out there, Andy, on that.
Well, Matt, really, yeah.
When you're double covered
all the way, and
when you're double covered, it still takes the receiver away from, or a defensive back away from another receiver.
A little bit of confusion there in the backfield as Ishii was in a shotgun formation, and Monroe Central will have to burn a timeout. So it'll be their second timeout of the first half as they use one there just against the Monroe, against their not purple Aces, excuse me, the Aces of Amanda's offense. They used up their first timeout, and here they use up their second one. Coach would like to get something going here like we talked about. It's too soon to give the offense the ball back for Amanda. This 3rd and 8 situation, Matt, what would you call?
It's a big first down here. I think it's going to have to be a call like maybe like a quick, like a sideline. You just get the first down and keep the ball moving.
So we'll line up trips to the short side of the field, issuing a shotgun formation. So you got to think. Here we go, a little motion to our left. They'll look for Brown out there in the flat. Nothing going. Ishii slips a little bit. If we can get to the outside, Matt, I believe he'll pick up another
first down. He's got a first down. He's got a nice job in there by Josh Ishii scrambling with the ball. None of his receivers were open. Basically what happened with Brown, figured, well, I'm not going to be open, and he was out there blocking for him. So good job in there by the Monroe Central offense. I didn't see any flags on the play, so we're in business here.
Pretty good scheme there, Matt, as we overload the short side and then give Ishii the ability to kind of pick and choose after he couldn't find the open receiver. And from this high angle, we could see that he could use his speed and get upfield, and he'll pick up about 13 yards on that play. So very big first down for the Monroe Central offense, and we'll come right back.
Second man through, which is Brownie. And he picked up, I would say, probably maybe 5 or 6 yards on the play. So that brings up a good, second down, and I would say probably maybe a short 5.
Right, very manageable in a situation like this on second down.
There's no need to get excited and try and hurry up and get that score back, because we still got, 3/4 of ball to play here. First pitch to
Gordon. Gordon running hard, keeping his legs driving. Really got more than he probably should have. Just fighting hard in there.
I would say the way it looks like, Amanda Clearcreek looks like their defense is basically keying on Gordon tonight.
Yeah, and why wouldn't you? All-state player last year. I'm sure he'll be an all-state player this year. 6'2", 200 and some odd pounds. Big running back. You can't miss him out there. He's such a great athlete. He fought hard, brings up a third. About 2.5. Wishbone formation for the Seminoles. Run a little counter off that, Matt.
That's a nice down. Nice job. Nice surge in there by the offensive line. And like I said, if we keep this up all night long, and we'll be in business. You don't have to get 20, 30 yards of play. You get 4, 5, or 6 yards of play, then like I said, we're in business.
Well, the scouting report probably says on that belly series that they're going to run belly 2, belly 6, or belly 8 for quarterback keep, and then we run a little bit of counter off the wishbone set. Kind of crossed up the Aces defense, picked up another first down. Now we're back to our belly 6 there. With Brownie upfield.
He's close to another first down. I think he got it. Looks at where they're spotting the ball. Another first down. Good job, Brown Dog.
You can feel it right now, Matt, on this side of the field, how, we got out of the hole there. We got a little momentum. We gave up 7, but we came back and we answered with 3 first downs on this series. Two seconds left here in the first quarter, but Brownie was able to get out of bounds, so we'll run one more play here in the first quarter. Go shotgun set. It's a design quarterback keep as we pull a couple linemen out there and Gordon leads.
He might have picked up maybe 2 on the play at the most.
Amanda did a nice job holding her ground, fighting to the outside, and, we talk about keying on Ishii, keying on Gordon. Well, they're well aware of Ishii's abilities, too.
I think the thing about it is, Andy, a lot of people, they got to be well aware of Brownies,
So after 1 quarter of play, it's the Aces 7, Monroe Central 0. We'll be right back.
Your home this week. Monroe Family Health Center continues to serve Monroe County with family-oriented health care, lab and x-ray services, and shots for tots. Nurse practitioners and doctors accepting new patients now. Remember last winter? This year, don't let winter weather stop you in your tracks. Let Kelly and Monroe Tire Center keep you on the go. Kelly, a good deal on a great tire. Now through Thanksgiving, God bless the savings at Knowlton Ford. Don't miss our year-end specials and don't miss the Seminoles on their playoff run. Good luck to Tyler and all of our Knowles. Since 1887, folks have trusted Woodsfield Savings Bank with their financial needs. So when you need someone to lead you with your financial decisions, come to the friendly folks at Woodsfield Savings Bank where customers count. Because of your busy schedule, we offer a drive-through and night deposit box, as well as convenient parking, direct deposit, and automatic payments. The folks at Woodsfield Savings Bank truly believe that making an investment in our kids brings the biggest return to our community.
Go Knowles!
Oh, I need it?
All right, here we are. I started the second quarter. Monroe Central, second and about, I would say 8. A short 8. Monroe Central has been moving the ball here in the last few minutes of the first quarter. They come out in the, what they call the Liz formation. Fake. Oh, I can't believe they didn't call that.
Well, number 14 on the coverage for Amanda. That's Sam Davis, their quarterback. He led the team this year for Amanda with 8 interceptions, so you see why he's had 8 interceptions. He's right on the ball there. So really, Matt, I know that we kind of wanted an offensive or defensive pass interference call out there, Matt, but pretty close, maybe too close to call. Issue with a lot of time, really, to throw the ball, but not able to execute there. Bring up 3rd and 8. Issue back once again. He'll find. Nice job.
Yes, good job.
Already still in. I tell you what, Matt, we all thought he was out of bounds. I wondered if he had his feet inbound.
That was Sam Miller,
and he moves upfield for a couple more yards.
and I'll tell you what he did is he went right to the first down marker, knew where he was at, and came back for the ball. And, like I said, knew where the first down marker was. and still gained a few extra yards on that. So
And Ishii threw a dart out.
Yes, he
there,
did.
right on target. Perfect pass for Ishii to Miller for about a 13-yard gain. Ishii in shotgun formation again. If we get a block, we got a flag on the field. Matt, you hate to see that on the backside of the play. You got to think we got some sort of a holding call. That guy's not going to make the tackle, Matt.
no, like I said, it didn't have anything to do with the play.
We're not sure who they called it on, but it looked like he was looking at the left side of the offensive line when he threw the flag. Ishii was upfield for about a 5-yard gain on another designed quarterback keep. And that's where they did throw the flag at, and it'll be a spot foul, a 10-yard penalty holding foul from the line of scrimmage, as that's where they called the holding foul. That'll put us in a a 1st and 20 situation. And as soon as we get something going, time after time, we find ourselves making a mistake down close to the red zone. A lot of room out there if we get a couple blocks.
Well, basically what he did is he picked up the yardage that we got penalized on. So we're back to about a 2nd down and about 12. And not too bad of a call there. I kind of like that.
I was going to say, a well-designed screen play as we run motion to our left. We throw back to our right. If you could hear me say there on the camera there, if we get a block, Merrick was out there and got a piece of that guy. If we could have got just a little bit more, I believe we could have gained a little bit more. But like you said, we basically got back what we lost. Ishii will keep this one as he can't find an open receiver.
Looks like he really got up to the original line of scrimmage there.
That's what we talked about earlier there. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10 right on the 30-yard line. I can't remember how far Merrick kicked that one last week.
I thought it was like about a 30-some, 38 maybe.
Yeah, I think so. But, talking to him all week, he was proud.
Oh, sure.
His eyes were, all lit up. Did you see me kick that? And I said, yeah, one heck of a kick there, Curtis, as he put the big foot into her. A lot of pressure. Nice job. Oh. I'll tell you what, once again, Gabe showed that he won't be brought down by one man. And I thought he had a little bit more there, but a hit as soon as he got the ball by number 23. Look at my program here. Nate Somm, one of their running backs. He was one of their starting running backs and then got hurt early in the season. But he's back now. Made a nice hit, but he didn't wrap, and Gabe able to pull the ace defense up for about a 4-yard gain. That'll bring up 4th, close to 6.5 yards. That's Gabe back in punt formation. And he'll fake punt. Throw the ball out there to Miller. Oh! Little contact out there.
There's no flag.
So really, a fake punt, yeah, but from up here, we kind of knew something was up with Gabe in punting formation.
Yeah.
Only one receiver in the pattern. Miller did have a step on him, but he'll take a perfect throw to execute that. And, really,
that wasn't a bad call,
right?
Really,
if you punt the ball there, Matt, and you kick it in the end zone, you're only gaining about 8 net yards. So hard for a high school kicker to pin one deep down in. Now they hope the defense will come back strong.
Jeez,
and they'll give up a huge gain right up the middle on 1st down. So Ace is starting off where they left off that last drive, right up the middle. I believe that was Showers upfield for about a 13-yard gain. They'll stick Stephen Habick back in at defensive tackle. He'll stay in there 5-3 defensive front. Amanda will split us out a little bit to the right. Pretty tight splits. He'll jump off sides. I'm sure that's the white jersey in the neutral zone. And we don't need to give up any free 5 yards after giving up those big chunks on first down. Matt, it's pretty well even. Or, I don't know if I said that right, Matt, excuse me, but pretty even game there as both teams got a total of 5 first downs with 8 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Amanda still leads 7-0. Be nice to have a big fumble here, Andy. You got that right. Pretty tight set. Sammy Davis throw the ball up.
Jeez Louise.
They set us up perfect. You know, we got to stay in there. We got to stay in there and stop the run. We got to stay in there and stop the run. And then they pop one out. A wide open receiver. It's just a matter of, is he going to keep his feet in bounds? And really, if that ball's thrown out there where he can run underneath of it, he's still running for a score. So kind of lucky, Matt, that he turned around and had to wait on it a little bit. Number 23 at Zom for a 20-yard pickup on the pass play. Quick toss out to Stowers. Nice hit out there.
Nice job. That was, Ishii came up to make a stop on that.
Ishii along with, I believe, Sam Miller and Sean 80. It looked like from up here he was hit the line of scrimmage, but he actually picked up about 2 yards.
Yeah.
Close to 3. Bring up 2nd and 7. 29 yards. Excuse me, Matt.
Okay, not bad. Linebackers come up to close up the hole, and that's on a run like that. That's what they're there for.
Looked like Sean 80 in there as he hit him up high and just wrestled him down the ground. Sean, outstanding year from his defensive tackle position. Sean worked very hard in the offseason to get stronger as he knew he was going to have to step up and be a leader this year on the defense after we had to replace so many good players. Did a fine job, and I expect him to be up for some OVAC and some postseason honors.
Yeah. He's done a heck of a job stepping in.
Ball back up to the middle to number 11, fullback Kent Phillips. Monroe Central does another nice job there on 3rd down.
That's going to be
To hold Phillips short of the 1st down.
kind of, well, you were Amanda Clearcreek's in the same position Monroe Central was just a couple minutes ago. You know, if they go for it, they don't make it, they really don't lose too much.
Bring up about 4th and 2, about the 23-yard line.
Amanda Clearcreek calls the timeout.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Charles F. Warren, certified public accountant with 2 locations to serve you in Woodsfield and New Martinsville, is proud to support local high school football. Don't miss the Get Ready for the Holidays sale at Woodsfield True Value. Gifts for everyone and a huge selection of trees, fiber optics, and holiday decorations. Holiday help is just around the corner. Now with 3 generations to serve you, Gallagher & Sons Rock of Ages Memorials has been a family tradition since 1954, with offices in St. Clairsville and Malaga. See Ron, Kathy, or Jason.
Community is our middle name. Ohio Valley Community Credit Union. We grow with you. We grow with you. Community is our middle name. Ohio Valley Community Credit Union.
At Swiss Hills Career Center, we teach students the skills they need to have employment security. Our students focus on long-term goals for a successful future. The objective of Monroe County Care Center is to provide home-like quality continuous care, inpatient rehabilitation, and professional services in a rural, well-established nursing facility.
Dr. Jay Seidler is proud to be on the sidelines of our Monroe Central Seminoles. Dr. Seidler, Carol Shoemaker, and the staff of Marietta Healthcare Physicians wish our Noles the best during the playoffs. F.W. Shoemaker Insurance Agency celebrating 100 years of service to our community. F.W. Shoemaker is an independent agency representing many reputable companies for all of your insurance needs. Only the most professional agencies represent Westfield Insurance. The best of the best are recognized as Westfield Platinum agencies, and F.W. Shoemaker is proud to be a Platinum agency. F.W. Shoemaker Insurance and the Monroe Central Seminoles, two winning traditions.
That brings up 4th down and about 1 for the men at Clearcreek. Monroe Central, they got everybody up in line stacking it. Pitch around the end. And looks like he can pick up the 1st down, Andy.
Yeah, he'll be up close to the 19-yard line. That'll be more than enough for the 1st down for the Aces. So Amanda takes the timeout, comes right to the line of scrimmage, snaps the ball, tosses to their left, and there's Sowers around the end for the 1st down. We did a lot better job there, Matt, on that series of plays there of stopping the big gain on 1st and 2nd down. It forced them into a 4th down. So let's see what we can get going here. 1st and 10 from the 18-yard line. A little bit of motion. Davis is going to set back the pass.
Oh, no. Ah, jeez Louise.
They'll find a wide open receiver. That's number 20, I believe, Wayne Strickler. He come from his tight end position. And from up here, Matt, I think we've seen it. We just couldn't get over there fast enough. And you talk about some good play calling, Matt. Give them a lot of credit.
Yeah.
As they give the ball to Sowers and Phillips, and then a little bit more Sowers. And then they drop back, and they find a tight end wide open in the end zone for an 18-yard pass reception to put Amanda up 13-0 before Del Angio's extra point. It'll be up and good. 5:43 left to go here in the 2nd quarter. Monroe Central down 14-0. Matt, we did a lot better job here after that first score. We didn't want to give the ball right back to them, so we moved the ball upfield and actually down close to their red zone for 4 first downs. Then we turn around.
Well, I tell you, I think it's really really important, that Monroe Central does try to score here before halftime, because going in 14-0 at halftime, and trust me, being a coach it's a lot different going in 14-0 or 14-7 halftime. When you know you can score on this team, and you go into halftime and say, hey, we scored once, we can score again. It gives a little bit of momentum, to the other team.
A lot of time left. Like we said, that's 5:43 left. I didn't get to finish that statement there, Matt. Amanda has just been doing it all year with those long, patient drives, 6-8 yards at a time. And then just as soon as you step up and try to stop Sowers and their fullback, then they kind of get you stepping up, and they run a little play action, and they find their tight end in the end zone for the score. So they've been kicking the ball to Tyler Graham all night, and he'll get it once again. He'll lateral it back to Gabe Gordon. Gabe really not able to get anything going there. And another good coaching by the special teams of Amanda. They look at Brown and Gordon, and you wonder why everybody else kicks to them. Well, they come playoff time, and they're thinking, well, we ain't going to kick to them. They're too good. So they kick the ball to Graham, and I'm a little surprised Coach Greg Shoemaker, not to put him on the spot, didn't make an adjustment there after seeing the ball twice kicked to Graham.
Something like that, and I think what you need to do is keep your 3 deep people and basically kind of like a little huddle, and then when the ball's right before it's kicked, then you spread them out That way they don't know really where to
I was
kick
going
it.
to say, that's the first good idea, Matt, you've had all year.
Every once in a while, I have a good idea.
So Matt and I still got our game faces on, still, have a
you
good
never-
time up here because we think we can come back to this 14-0 deficit.
Never give up, never give in.
That's right. Stay positive. That'll be Brown up the middle. He'll lose about a half a yard. Bring up second, close to 11. So the Monroe Central fans a little bit deflated by the second score of the Aces offense, but we need them to step up and get the momentum back and get something going here on this drive. Ishii in shotgun formation.
Throws it deep. Oh! That's basically kind of up for grabs there, Andy. Thinking that, Kenny with his leaping ability come up with the ball and, almost did.
Looks like the timing was a little bit off because, we like the jump ball with Kenny in our favor, but if the timing's a little better, you hit Kenny on more of a stride and maybe he can out-jump the defender while he's on stride. In that fast play there, all three people, as he was double cover, was able to turn around and jump ball forward.
Exactly, yeah.
So designed to look like quarterback keep, maybe a quarterback draw, may have not fooled at all. Really nothing going on that series. And bring up a fourth and long situation. David Spielman will begin the game to punt.
And I do got to mention, I was told earlier, this is David Spielman. I think today's his mom's birthday. I thought they said 33. Somebody said 43, but I said, nah, I think it's 33. So.
Happy birthday to Mrs. Spielman. Spielman to get the punt. Pretty nice punt.
Not too bad, not too bad.
If it'll hit
Takes a
roll
nice
for it.
bounce. Nice bounce.
He kicked that ball down inside the 20, and that'll be another big net gain for Spielman around 45 yards. So if we can just hold him, Matt, we stand to get the ball back one more time before this half. I'm sure Amanda's not going to do anything fancy here with the 14-0 lead, although, with their style of offense, they keep us guessing.
They really haven't done anything really fancy so far.
Right, but I'm just saying, when you think they're going to run the ball, then they come with those pass plays.
This little dive, there's a flag on the play. That's basically just like what we call our 14, dive over the middle, just try to grind out the clock a little bit.
So hit hard there at the line of scrimmage. I believe that was Sam Miller who hit him hard. But we'll have to take the penalty on this match regardless.
So it'll be a holding against Amanda Clearcreek. So I'll bring up first down and 15. I'm sorry, that's first down 20. Huh.
That's the old 10-yard holding.
The old 10-yard holding.
I don't know what you're accustomed to in your backyard, but they usually go 10 yards here in high school.
Amanda Clearcreek spreading them out. Give it up the middle. Geez, a Matisse.
Oh, come on. That's big Stephen Havik running him down from behind. I believe Stephen wasn't able to catch him. That's Josh Ishii. That's Kent Phillips. Nothing fancy. First and 20, right up the middle. He'll take the ball upfield for about a 70-yard gain. Once he got through that initial line there, Matt, he's in the chase mode. And like I mentioned here, a big 76 Stephen Havik showed his athletic ability, but wasn't able to quite get there. But showed he hustle on the play and drugged down from behind by Josh Ishii. First and goal from the 8-yard line for the Aces of Amanda. They'll run a little motion. They'll go back the other way to Sowers. And he'll be hit over there after about a 3-yard gain.
I didn't get the number on that. And it's kind of
Number 11, Josh Ishii on the stop. Got to hang in there, Matt. I'm sure it's tough after giving up a big game like that. You know, you're down. You might be a little bit tired after that chase. But 2nd down and 4, we got to suck it up. Try to hold them out of the end zone. Go line up, foot to foot, full house. Double tight, I'm sorry, it's a little motion. That's Sowers to this side. We'll string it out, and he'll slip upfield. He'll be in for the score. Sowers, very patient runner.
yes, he is.
Just kind of hangs there. He kind of strings it out for us, and then he picks his spot, and he'll slide in from the score from 4 yards out. Del Angel in for the extra point try. He'll break the mother huddle and come over to the center of the field. Another good kick by the kicker from Amanda. So that takes the score to 21-0. Amanda's up. And we knew he's in for a dogfight against a strong Amanda offense. I have to admit, I'm a little surprised that they're able to move that ball that easily downfield on us. Still a lot of ball to play. Still, you know, plenty of time here in the 2nd quarter. We do only have 1 timeout left. But we got to stay positive, and let's just take a look here on the kickoff, Matt, as, you know, if they do anything different, maybe try to get Ishii or LB or Gordon to return his kick to give us a little bit better field position to start this drive.
Well, a lot of things can happen. You still got, you know, a lot of ball, you know, here to play. You still got, you know, a little over 2 minutes left to go in the first half. You still got a whole second half to play. So, you know, anything can happen. It looks like Monroe Central, they only got 2 deep now.
A little bit of a change.
They moved Tyler Graham up.
They still got 11 guys, but instead of a 3 deep, they put 2 deep and then 4 men on the second line. So a little bit of adjustment there by the special teams coach. Amanda will kick this ball off, as always, from the 40-yard line.
Kind of interested to see what Amanda's going to do here on this kick. They try to kick a little bit short, which now it's about the same.
Well, it is a little short. We got to step up and catch that ball. Shelby Brown. Well, like you said, gets the fans going a little bit. His explosiveness, he'll take the ball up to about the 35-yard line. So we'll start out 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line.
I think Monroe Central really needs to drive down the field and score in this possession, Andy. It's a really key possession right here.
2:12 left in the first half, 1 timeout left. High school football, as we all know, the clock stopped by first downs. So really a lot of time left, especially since we got the ball in fairly good field position. A little counter back from that wishbone formation. Amanda not fooled this time. Brings up 2nd and 8. This is the old, maybe I'll lull you to sleep, you know, think we're going to run the clock out for the second half or the first half, and then we throw the ball up to Kenny Robinson. So as the clock clicks down here in the first half, we're going to spread Kenny out to the left with the wing to the left and Ishii in the shotgun. Quarterback draw. Face mask. Jeez Louise. About 4 flags. Everybody's seen it. I think everybody's just glad that Ishii's all right, as it looked pretty wicked from up here, the way his head and neck were twisted around.
The only thing that helped him out, Andy, is that he did grab it, but he let go right away, so it wasn't an intentional.
But still has to be a 15-yarder.
Yeah.
He's going the wrong way. Come on.
So this will give Monroe Central a little bit more room to work with here.
Looked like the official must have got face mask on that play, the way he turned around the wrong direction. That will be a 15-yard personal foul, face mask penalty. And the clock is stopped because of the penalty. And, you know, the ace defensive lineman just stuck his hand out there, grabbed it like you said. It looked awful from up here, but he let go right away. Issue's okay, and we'll move the ball 15 yards up the field. Quick toss to Brown. A lot of black jerseys out there. Brown running upfield, though. Nice job, Brownie.
He looks like he picked up about maybe 6 or 7 yards on that.
I didn't see the official stop the clock.
I thought he went out of bounds.
Now the clock's still going, so about a minute left. Right at about the 48-yard line. Clock winding down, still one timeout left. Second and about 6.
The offense needs to hurry up so he can get at least maybe two or three more plays.
We'll see where Kenny's lined up. He'll line up to the left here. Ishii in shotgun formation. And he'll do the old stop and go. And nice. Oh, looked like Kenny had his hands on it. Once again, double covered.
I thought he had it. As a nice effort in there by Kenny.
It looked like he did have it, Matt.
Yeah.
His back shielded us from the ball, and maybe an ace defender got his hand in there and stripped that ball away.
So that gives us time for maybe, 2 more plays to say, Andy, on this?
Still one timeout left. Third down, first of all. The ace defense kind of knew exactly what we was doing, and we still had a pretty good chance of making a reception. So it just shows you what kind of advantage Kenny does have, is when they know what's going to happen, and still Kenny almost able to come down with it. They'll go to a double tight set. They'll have a wing left, and quarterback sneak to Ishii, and he won't pick up enough for the first down.
They should call timeout here.
Well, Matt, if we call timeout, and then they'll try to stop us and maybe get one more shot at it. Well, it looks like Coach is going to let it run out, looks like, from here. Well, as this first half winds down, a pretty strong effort by the Amanda Creek Aces as they lead this Division 5 Week 12 playoff game 21-0. And we'll be right back after these halftime messages.
No matter what the weather is, you can work out year-round at Transforming Physiques. For your convenience, new owner Kristen Rossiter has extended the hours. Students have the opportunity to work out before school, after school, or on Saturdays. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, come out at 6 a.m. and get your exercise in before going to work. Adult, student, and family memberships are available. They now have 2 tanning beds and stock the best of tanning supplies. Stop out to see a large variety of sports drinks, diet bars, supplements, vitamins, and sports attire. Now is the time to start transforming your physique. Monroe Family Health Center continues to serve Monroe County with family-oriented health care, lab and x-ray services, and shots for tots. Nurse practitioners and doctors accepting new patients now. Remember last winter? This year, don't let winter weather stop you in your tracks. Let Kelly and Monroe Tire Center keep you on the go. Kelly, a good deal on a great tire. Now through Thanksgiving, God love the savings at Knowlton Ford. Don't miss our year-end specials and don't miss the Seminoles on their playoff run. Good luck to Tyler and all of our Knowles. The Citizens National Bank of Woodsfield, home-owned and independently operated since 1933. Your community bank. Our officers, directors, and staff are dedicated to customer and community service. We reinvest your deposit dollars locally. So remember, banking with us is not only good for you, but it's good for your community. Citizens National Bank of Woodsfield. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender. Walk or ride to JT's Restaurant and Lounge. Open 7 days a week with daily specials, DJ Friday and Saturday, and banquet room available. Home cooking and great fun at JT's.
There's a new blue in town. Doan Ford Lincoln Mercury, exit 208 off I-70, Morristown, Ohio. I'm not buying till I check the new Doan Ford.
Kurt Shreves is your best choice for Monroe County Sheriff. With 22 years of experience investigating crime, deaths, and drugs, Kurt believes that respect, honor, and pride are still good things to have.
Hi, I'm Bill Reesbeck. You heard me talk many times about how we offer you the best variety at the best possible price every day. And we do it with no cards, no gimmicks, no hassle. Just like you, we're working to get the most we can for the money we spend. So if these things are important to you, come home to Reesbeck's. We'll even add customer service as we continue what Grandma started over 70 years ago.
Charles F. Worm, certified public accountant with 2 locations to serve you in Woodsfield and New Martinsville, is proud to support local high school football. Don't miss the Get Ready for the Holiday sale at Woodsfield True Value. Gifts for everyone and a huge selection of trees, fiber optics, and holiday decorations. Holiday help is just around the corner. Now with 3 generations to serve you, Gallagher & Sons Rock of Ages Memorials has been a family tradition since 1954, with offices in St. Clairsville and Malaga. See Ron, Kathy, or Jason. Walk or ride to JT's Restaurant and Lounge. Open 7 days a week with daily specials, DJ Friday and Saturday, and banquet room available. Home cooking and great fun at JT's.
There's a new blue in town. Doan Ford Lincoln Mercury, exit 208 off I-70, Morristown, Ohio. I'm not buying till I check the new Doan Ford.
Kurt Shreves is your best choice for Monroe County Sheriff. With 22 years of experience investigating crime, deaths, and drugs, Kurt believes that respect, honor, and pride are still good things to have.
Yeah, there has been one. I guess we're rolling. we didn't get the cue, but here we are, second half. Amanda Clearcreek 21, Monroe Central nothing. Like Andy just said, boy, it'd be nice to get a turnover. And so far, there hasn't been any turnovers in the whole game. So I don't know. Second half, anything could happen. Amanda Clearcreek does receive the ball here in the second half. So this will be the only time so far, other than the punt, that Amanda has received a kickoff. So second half, it's hard to tell what kind of team that Monroe Central does have coming out here. I think we have to come out and make a statement here right away.
Well, if you think about it, if they can score 21 points in one half and shut the other team out, there's no reason why we can't have the mental part of the game that says, well, we can score 21 and we can shut them out. So that's kind of like the mindset you have to have coming out in the second half. And we'll start the half off being, I believe, an offsides call, or just officials weren't ready. Oh yeah, the yardsticks aren't even. Well,
got a little bit ahead of ourselves.
It is offsides on Monroe Central. That'll back us up 5 yards, and Merrick will have to tee this one up from the 35-yard line instead of the 40-yard line.
And I'll tell you this, I know it's not really cold out here, but it is a little bit chilly, and that weather makes a big difference on that ball, Andy, when you kick it. It's just a little bit harder. Yeah, you don't get that.
Well, that's one of them things you really can't practice.
Exactly.
We've had a nice fall. We've actually had probably a better fall than we've had a summer.
Yeah.
We've had more summer weather this fall than we had all summer. And you can't practice kicking with a cold ball. Merrick will get his foot into it. Does a very nice job.
Better kick than the first one. Needs somebody to break up that wedge. Ah, daggone it.
That's way too much yardage. He fielded that ball down to the 10-yard line. He'll bring it upfield for a 30-yard kickoff return up to the 40. And you talk about a statement. Well, you got to make a statement on defense the first series of the second half. But you really don't want to let them start out with great field position like Showers did as he returned that ball up close to the 40-yard line. So the Ace is up 21-0. They'll hand the ball up to Phillips, right up the middle. And he's still running. It looked like he was tackled.
I thought he was top at the line. He broke a couple tackles, scored it through, and picked up a nice little gain.
We're calling Phillips a fullback as he ran out of a fullback position all year, but he's really like a scat back.
Yeah.
Like 5'11", 5'9", 170, and hard to bring down in the mold of RLB kind of back. He'll be upfield for 16-yard gain and another man to first down. He'll line up the big tight end to the right along with the split end, and he'll run a little option play to Sowers. Nobody out there. A lot of room to run. A flag on the
probably holding. I don't know.
I think that is a hold call, but it was well downfield. It'll be a spot foul.
That number 2 out here, I'm not sure what his name is, but he was out here blocking on the cornerback, and I'm not sure who they're going to call it on.
First time Amanda showed us that option play all night, and they sealed us down to the inside with a lot of room to run. It really won't hurt Amanda much, all except for it negates the big game as far as putting them in a negative situation, as it looks like the holder was 10 yards downfield, so they'll mark it back 10 yards from that spot. I'd bring up another 1st and 10 situation.
I think it looks like, second half, Amanda Clearcreek will probably just basically try to muscle up and down the field, being up, 21 points, and try to run some time off the clock. Give up the middle. About a gain of about maybe a yard on the play.
That's just Phillips up the middle there. Really nothing fancy, but then again, there was nothing fancy the last time Phillips got the ball. This time, Monroe Central able to knock him down after a 2-yard gain. Bring up 2nd, 8. Sammy Davis Jr., kind of a funny.
I'm not going to even make a comment
on that, but that is the starting quarterback. Doing a fine job tonight out there, leading the Aces up and down the field. That'll be Phillips once again upfield. You got to think, Matt, they're going to give us a couple doses of Phillips and then Sowers and then Phillips and then Sowers. They'll move upfield for another 4 yards, bring up 3rd and about 4. We'll line up in a 5-3 defense. They'll hand the ball to Phillips once again. He'll be hitting the line of scrimmage. And I tell you what, Matt, we're still not really bringing him down. We're hitting him a little bit high. He's got them strong legs, and just a little bit of extra effort there, and he'd have bounced that on the outside also. But nice job by Seminoles defense, just able to bring him down. Brings up 3rd and about 3. 4th and about 3. Early on, after the big first down gain by Phillips, able to stop him as he's carried the ball 4 consecutive times to start this second half.
Yeah, like I said, they're just going to try to muscle up the field. Being up 21 points, they do got a lot of room to work with here.
Seems like it took a lot of time to get this play in. I'd be curious to see how much time's left on the play clock, as they'll come up to the line of scrimmage and snap the ball pretty quick. Flip it out to Sowers. He'll be hit. Nice job. Good job.
Ryan Ferguson. Looks like Gabe Gordon was in there.
And a couple Dan Miller.
Dan Miller.
So Coach Ron Hinton decides to gamble a little bit on 4th down. Monroe Central able to step up to the challenge. And really, if you're Coach Hinton, you really didn't want to give us any momentum.
No, but I tell you, that's good defensive stand there by Monroe Central.
That's just what we got, Nate. He's a little momentum as we stopped him on 4th down. Excellent field position to start this drive. The 38-yard line, 1st and 10. High backfield formation. Be Joris in motion. We'll toss it out to L.B. Brown. And he's hit hard and tackled by 3 or 4 black jerseys for the Aces.
Starting to change here real quick, and it's starting to get a little bit nippy out here. Of course, we're being up a little bit high. We're getting more of the, really not much of a breeze going, but there's just a little bit.
Well, that's one of them things, being down a little bit in the ball game, 21-0. You start to think about the weather, but we get a couple first downs going here, and
we'll get the blood going again.
We'll get the blood going. And
Of course, I got you as a wind barrier, too, so that helps.
Shotgun to Ishii. He'll fire the ball out to his left. That'll be upfield. I believe that's Dan Miller on the reception.
And I don't know if you noticed, Randy, it looks like Josh's hands. You might be getting the way he threw it and palmed it. His hands might be getting a little bit cold. Of course, that ball is cold too, and it's a lot harder to grip when it's a little bit chilly weather like this.
But nice execution out there. Ishii threw a dart out there once again. Nice hard throw right on target. Bring up third and about 3 yards. 45-yard line for the Seminoles. 8 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
We're spreading them out a little bit here, Andy. Oh, gosh. You got to catch those balls.
Threw just a little bit behind him, but if you get hands on the ball like that, we expect to catch it.
Yeah, it should be caught.
And just slipped through the hands of Kenny Robinson out there. That's all right. Kenny's made a lot of fine catches for us all year. But really, we had a well-designed play, enough yards to pick up the first down.
Brings up 4th and about 3. Spielman back to punt.
Spielman's done a nice job thus far tonight, really able to get his leg into it. Not a lot of hang time on this one, but he will get a nice roll. That'll roll down close to the 10-yard line for the Aces of Amanda Clearcreek. As we well know, the key to this defensive series, Matt, is to go 3 and out. But how many times thus far tonight have we seen just Phillips or Sowers break one big play up the middle just to take the field position right away from us? Just as soon as we think, well, maybe we can get something going.
And I think that they'll probably try to do the same thing here, Andy, because basically we haven't really stopped that, so far tonight.
That's Eddie McConnell, Sean Ady, Curtis Merrick, Fergie, and Dan Miller on the front line, along with Gabe Gordon and Dan Miller at linebackers, and they'll come right at him with Phillips. Or no, they'll slip it out to Sowers out there. Nice job.
Good job out there by, looks like Gabe Gordon out there, number 44, from his linebacker position, come up and make the stop.
Monroe Central defense realizing what's at stake here.
Yeah.
And really stepping up the game on defense.
Well, like I said, come out second half, even though they're down 21-0, basically it's kind of a whole new ball game now. You know what you're doing wrong, you know what you're doing right, and you concentrate on that.
Be Sammy Davis rolling out. He'll have pressure. He'll be sacked by Curtis Merrick.
Good job, Curtis. That's the way to play ball right there.
We talked about it time after time, Matt. You stop them on first down, they want to get away from their bread and butter plays, and they're forced into a passing formation.
Exactly. Now they're in a hole.
Merrick, nice pressure from his tackle position, able to get a hand on him and then drag him down for the big quarterback sack.
So now the momentum kind of swings around a little bit here, and it's on the Monroe Central side. As far as defense, and our defense has always stepped up for us all year. And so far tonight, the second half, they're doing
I'd still hang middle here, Matt, as they look to maybe slip up Phillips right at the middle, and that's what they'll do. And we're right there to make the stop.
Good job.
So pretty conservative play call. They thought maybe they'd slip one up on us. If they didn't, fine. We've been playing good defense all night, they're thinking, and we'll give the ball back to them. Monroe Central starts out this half, forces Amanda to punt 2 consecutive series. So nice job, nice defensive effort by the Noles.
And Amanda Clearcreek punting from the back of their end zone.
Wait for the first time tonight.
Yeah.
Ishii back for the Noles at the 40-yard line. A lot of pressure in there.
Nice high punt.
Ishii will field the ball at his 40. As the punt block was on, there's no white jerseys around to do any blocking.
That's the only thing if you don't block the punt, you're not going to have anybody back there to block for him.
But Ishii did the right thing, stepped up and caught it. That way they didn't get any type of roll out of it. So nice job. Monroe Central decided to go after it. They didn't. Ishii still maintained possession.
Nice field position for
Monroe Central. Best field position of the night to start off the drive for Monroe Central. 5:20 2:06 left here to go in the third quarter. Amanda still up 21-0. But Monroe Central stands a nice chance.
We need a score here, and
to get something going here.
Need a score in this series right here.
Issue the shotgun. Tripped up out there by number 26. I believe that's Zahn. Now that's Troy Bush, the big tight end. 6'2", 225-pound defensive end tight end, and he made a nice play out there just to trip up.
I'll tell you what, being that big and still getting out around the end to trip up Fishy, good size, he's got to have good speed to do that.
Fishy was trying to direct some receivers downfield. Looked for Mint like he had a little open slot, but decided to play it safe there and just move up the field for some positive yardage, and then, like we said, just tripped up by Bush. Ish will go under center, eye backfield set, wing to the right. They'll pitch the ball out there. Looks like a fast play from, yep. I think that was designed to be a halfback pass, as they saw Kenny Robinson going down to the flag with his hand up, but immediate pressure by Amanda on LB has no time at all to try to make that halfback pass.
It looks like that end came down hard inside and kind of, I don't want to say tripped him up, but, slowed him down a little bit, and that brings up about a third down and about maybe 7.
If not for one block here, or one defender, Matt, maybe looked like we had something there. It's a good play call there by the Monroe Central coaches, but that's why 11 people have to play every down. Exactly. One man has to, everybody has to make their block. She hangs in there. Nice job in there.
Job.
I believe that's number 20, Sean George, in there for the catch.
Yeah.
That is old Beaner George.
The Bean.
Puts his hands up high across the middle looking for a rib shot. Didn't care.
I'll tell you what.
Might as well come down with it for a big first down.
You look for catching across the middle and going up like that. And Sean's not that tall of a kid.
Right, being cold tonight.
Exactly. He made a nice catch. That was a nice serve by Josh Ishii.
Sean, 150-pound junior. Key play right across the middle to pick up that first down.
Look like Gordon up the middle.
He'll be upfield for pretty good yards on first down.
Looks like about maybe 5 yards. So bring up second and about 5 for Monroe Central. As they are, first time, I shouldn't say the first time, but, as far as like, a good-looking drive tonight so far, they're looking pretty good on this drive here, Andy. Couple passes, couple runs, kind of mixing up there a little bit.
Empty backfield set. Issuing a shotgun. He'll throw the ball out. It'll be caught. Touchdown! Yeah! Woo! I'll tell you what, Matt, just thread the needle. That ain't the beater again, is it? Beaner! Beaner upfield for the score.
Good job, Bean. Nice catch. Nice pass by Josh Ishii, threading the needle. That's right there. I'll tell you what, Andy, a little bit more momentum from Monroe Central.
That shows you what one play does. Gives Sean all the confidence in the world to go back again and make another tough catch across the middle, and a defender all over him. Ishii stayed right in the pocket, real patient in there, and another look that we hadn't seen all night. Merrick with a booming extra point kick.
So he had plenty of room to work with on that, didn't he?
So definitely got the feet warmed up now, Matt.
Oh,
So
sure.
we got the score. A lot of excitement here on this side of the field. 3:18 left to go in the third quarter. Amanda Clearcreek 21, Monroe Central 7.
Plenty of time to work with, too.
Going back to the touchdown play, Matt. About 21 yards out, we line up in a spread formation with the wing to our left. Ishii just in his shotgun formation. But the thing about Ishii is when he's out there all alone, you still think you have to guard against him because it might be another one of those quarterback draws.
Yeah.
And with 5 receivers in the set, Amanda not able to double up on Kenny, and George is able to find just enough room and he'll go in for the score for, I'm not sure how many scores he's got this year, but I'm sure the biggest one of his career thus far as a junior here at Monroe Central.
What we need here, Andy, is a nice deep kickoff, good coverage.
The man that kind of snuck up there like we was going to try an onside kick.
Yeah.
It's way too early for that. He'll kind of hang back now, and Merrick will tee her up from the 40, and he'll squib one with a nice bounce, and it takes a high bounce at the 20-yard line, and that's number 8. He's hit hard in there.
Nice stick in there. Good job. Good coverage on like a short kick like that, Andy. That's real good coverage.
That's Derek Dudak and Eric Brown on the stop there at about the 32-yard line.
Now, I tell you what, we need a real big stand here on our defense. Hold them again, get the ball back.
And we can't be too aggressive and over-penetrate. And we know, man, it's really not going to change any style. They're still up 14 points, still double tight. And they'll run Phillips over to that left side. The fans are cheering pretty good there, but Matt, he moved upfield for about 5 yards on that. Is a little bit. He got a little bit more than I thought he did. Kind of deceiving how he moves upfield with that surge of that left side of that offensive line. That'll be 26. That'll be Bush in that H-back formation.
Good job in there by number 44, Dave Gordon. And on the bottom of the pile, looks like, I really can't tell. Might have been Havig or Merrick. I really couldn't tell a number in there.
I'll tell you what, Matt, that's why you got to love high school football, because, it's 11 on 11, and you get a little bit of momentum, and just change the game completely around. They're running up and down the field on us defensively, and now we're really putting it to them. Still brings up a third in about a 6 situation. And a man will drop back. Oh, yeah! Good job! Nice job out there.
Number 88, Sam Miller, broke that play up, and I'll tell you what, he didn't have much room to work with there.
I was going to say, just enough to knock that ball away as they tried to go to their tight end, Troy Bush. And look from here like maybe they was going to complete that play.
Another nice defense.
3 and out for the Monroe Central defense. Crowd noises. Really incredible at this point.
Nice deep punt.
And she scrambled a little bit. And once again, Matt, a lot of white jerseys up this side of the field. But just grateful that she's able to maintain possession.
I tell you, that's a nice punt.
That's a big-time punt. That's just what the man had needed. That'll send us back in our territory about the 23-yard line. That punt covered close to 45 yards, and that's in the air with no roll.
Yeah.
Monroe Central start out there 1st and 10, 1:38 left to go in this third quarter. They'll line up twins to the left, twins to the right in that spread formation. Issuing a shotgun. He'll try to run Gabe around this. You got a lead blocker. There you go, Gabe. Nice pickup. There you go. Got a little bit more room to work with now. I'll tell you what, a man of defense just walking around. Monroe Central with a surge across the line. We had to run spread formation, and then we run a little bit of a fullback draw with the lineman leading upfield.
Kind of stunned him a little bit on that one, Andy.
Gabe able to pick up 13 yards. Is she rolling, trying to find somebody? And he'll be throw the ball out of bounds. So Ishii really with a lot of time out there as he rolled and tried to buy some more time. I believe that was one of the Miller boys able in front of their bench, not able to get a foot down in bounds. High school only takes one, but official right on the play. And no argument from the Monroe Central side, so they'll bring up 2nd and 10 for the Monroe Central Seminoles at the 38-yard line. 80 trying to talk to his center there, trying to get the snap. Another shotgun for Ishii. Good snap by Jeffers. A lot of time initially. Okay, good job. Good job. I'll tell you what, time after time, how impressed are you with Ishii? The way he hangs in there. Nice job, Josh. He kind of basically had to scramble a little bit, and then had a little bit of patience, and his man for the first down. That's all we need is first down there. Another 13-yard pickup for our receiver, one of the Miller boys over there. Unless it was Kenny Robinson, wasn't quite sure from up here. Monroe Central just in the man of the territory as this third quarter winds down. Ishii in a shotgun once again. They'll take another good snap. A lot of pressure right up the middle. Oh. Just able to bring him down.
Yeah.
They really teed off on Ishii that time. Ishii's all right. Took a pretty big hit there at the line of scrimmage. See if we can't get one more play off here before the third quarter ends. That'll be a 3-yard loss. 2nd and about 12. I'd be emotional. Looked like the whole offensive line moved except for center didn't snap the ball. That'll probably be it. Excuse me, Matt. I was right in the middle of a sentence. Got choked up a little bit. I believe the clock will start again once they set the ball because that clock was running, and Monroe Central probably doesn't realize it. They'll have to let this clock, Didn't really cost us much, but after a penalty when the clock was running previously before the foul, then once they mark the ball, the clock starts running again. So that'll be all for the third quarter action here at Meadowbrook Stadium with Man to Clearcreek up 21-7. We'll be right back. What's the name of the stadium? Meadowbrook Stadium.
Yeah.
Kurt Shreves is your best choice for Monroe County Sheriff. With 22 years of experience investigating crime, deaths, and drugs, Kurt believes that respect, honor, and pride are still good things to have.
Hi, I'm Bill Reesbeck. You heard me talk many times about how we offer you the best variety at the best possible price every day. And we do it with no cards, no gimmicks, no hassle. Just like you, we're working to get the most we can for the money we spend. So if these things are important to you, come home to Respects. We'll even add customer service as we continue what Grandma started over 70 years ago.
Charles F. Warren, certified public accountant with 2 locations to serve you in Woodsfield and New Martinsville, is proud to support local high school football. Don't miss the Get Ready for the Holiday sale at Woodsfield True Value. Gifts for everyone and a huge selection of trees, fiber optics, and holiday decorations. Holiday help is just around the corner. Now with 3 generations to serve you, Gallagher & Sons Rock of Ages Memorials has been a family tradition since 1954, with offices in St. Clairsville and Malaga. See Ron, Kathy, or Jason. Walk or ride to JT's Restaurant and Lounge. Open 7 days a week with daily specials, DJ Friday and Saturday, and banquet room available. Home cooking and great fun at JT's.
There's a new blue in town. Doane Ford Lincoln Mercury, exit 208 off I-70, Morristown, Ohio. I'm not buying till I check the new Doane Ford.
For over 100 years, Bauer Turner Furniture has been serving our community with quality furniture and bedding. After a big day, kick back and relax in a dual recliner sofa, or choose from living room suites featuring couches with comfy armchairs or matching recliners.
Then pick the perfect coffee table and tables and lamp to suit your personality. Of course, they stock bedroom furniture to please the country, traditional, or contemporary decorator. Kitchen tables and chairs, hutches, entertainment centers, and more can be delivered to your home this week. So stop by Bauer Turner Furniture today. At Swiss Hills Career Center, we teach students the skills they need to have employment security. Our students focus on long-term goals for a successful future. The objective of Monroe County Care Center is to provide home-like quality continuous care, inpatient rehabilitation, and professional services in a rural, well-established nursing facility.
Dr. Jay Seidler is proud to be on the sidelines of our Monroe Central Seminoles. Dr. Seidler, Carol Shoemaker, and the staff of Marietta Healthcare Physicians wish our Noles the best during the playoffs.
Meadowbrook. They might come back from their half back. All right, here we are. Start of the fourth quarter. It is Clearcreek 21, Monroe Central 7. Monroe Central is at second down, looks like about maybe 18 from their own, looks like about maybe 43-yard line. Monroe Central did come out second half, drive the ball pretty good, a couple good defensive series. You got Ishii back in the shotgun formation, Gordon a lone setback. He's over the middle. It looks like, is that Brownie? I think it was. I think that was Brown Dog. I'll tell you what, I don't know how Monroe Central finds the man that wide open, especially as talented as what Brown is, but they crossed Amanda's defense up. He ran right across the middle with a lot of black jerseys around him, but nonetheless, he's downfield for just when we think, well, we're in a long situation. I tell you, for about a 25-yard pass reception right down the middle, Ishii to L.B. Brown. First and 10 from the 29-yard line. Gordon up the middle, picks up maybe about 2 or 3. Nice little mix-up there on play calling there. I like that. Yeah, we probably hadn't passed this much all year, Matt, and we've been very effective with it, especially with the cold ball and the cold weather. Monroe Central receivers really been doing a nice job of going up, getting the ball, making the big plays just when you need it. And that's what good teams do. They step up, make big plays when you need them, especially the seniors here tonight. Ishii with another lot of time to throw here. Oh. I tell you, he's got plenty of time to pass back there, and more than usual, in the regular season. Yeah, I was kind of scanning the field there, and the receivers just weren't open, and then Ishii just thought, well, he'll put us somewhere where our guy will catch it, or nobody will. But then I looked back to the left there, and Kenny was open in the flat, but probably not for a big yardage. Another big play here, and he needs a first down. Screen over the middle of Gordon. He's tripped up. He's short of the first down. That's going to bring up about 4th and about maybe 3. I'll tell you what, Matt, give number 50, nose tackle for Clearcreek, a lot of credit. He read that screen right away, as initially he was unblocked, but he knew not to rush the quarterback. He decided to hang low like a good nose guard will do and really disrupted that play. Although we was able to move upfield for a little bit of yardage, he really was the key to holding that, so we didn't get the first down. We'll spread everybody to our left. Ishii will look back to the right. He'll run, and he picks up the first down. It looks like it. I believe he's got it, Matt. I think he did. Can't see the yardage marker from up here, but the way the fans on the field are cheering down the sideline. Yes, he did. He'll move the chain for a first down. I tell you, Josh does a good job by finding out where that first down marker is. And basically doing whatever he can to get to it. Well, another good play call by Coach Briggs and Coach DeCosta and the whole staff as they overload to the wide side, and then they bring Ishii back to the short side. And with his athletic ability, he's able to move upfield for the first down. A lot of room out there. Get pretty good speed out there by the Amanda defense, though, as they close down pretty quick.
Yes, they did. Good defensive job by Amanda Clearcreek. I think that was a design play the whole way.
I was going to say, I didn't see any receivers downfield or even close to the end zone. Is she able to get about close to what looks like 2 yards? Bring up 2nd and 8 at about the 15-yard line.
Been running out of that shotgun a lot here in the second
Red
half.
formation, a little bit of a low snap.
She's sacked.
That's number 11, their fullback, this time playing. Not sure where he came from his inside linebacker position, it looks like to me. Hit Ishii from his backside, and only good thing about that is it was able to hold on to the ball, didn't fumble. Big play by the number 11 Phillips for the Amanda defense. 3rd and about 14. Here in the second half, Matt, we seem to be able to come up with the big first down when we need it. See what Coach DeCosta's got in the playbook on this. He'll pitch it to Brown. Brown will throw back the other side to Ishii. Not a lot going on out there, as there's 5 black jerseys around the ball. Monroe didn't pull anybody on that. Well-coached defense by Amanda.
Yeah, very, very well coached defense there by Amanda Clearcreek.
But the thing is, Matt, on something like that, we really never got Brown going with the toss play, so they really don't have to step up. Too many eyes on Ishii all night. And I'm sure they got a guy on Ishii. He's the spy, and he's going with him. And then as soon as he sees him, he's yelling, quarterback, throwback, some sort of play like that. Oh, so we can bring him down. Oh, shoot. Oh, shoot.
Well, as you can tell, Indiana kind of speaks to us about that.
That's 22 Raymond Showers. We've been seeing him run up and down the field. Of course, this time we didn't expect him to come 100 yards in the wrong direction. I was just getting ready to say, Matt, the interception is not going to hurt us that much as long as we can tackle him down around the 5-yard line. We've been playing good defense. Then he come out of the pack there. And he goes coast to coast for the score. Dale Angel in for the extra point try. And I'm not good at this, Matt. I'm biased. I'm under the pressure all the way.
I know.
Ishii, well, on 4th down, you might as well try to make something happen. So he throws the ball up, and Showers right there. And, once he caught the ball, Amanda turns offense, gets some blockers out in front of him.
The defender, or our intended receiver, he did slip. Granted, even though the guy made the interception before, the defender wouldn't have slipped, maybe he might have made the tackle after he made the interception down there. But that's hindsight's 2020. It's anything could happen, and unfortunately, a bad thing did happen, for Monroe Central. So,
well, it's like a 14-point swing. It's either, we score and make this game 21-14. But the other side of it, of course, what we all just seen is they score on a big interception return, and that takes the score up to 28-7.
And you do have to, as well as anybody knows about football,
you do have to take your chances.
The score right now does no way dictate what kind of game was played here at Meadowbrook the second half. Very easily. And, of course, it doesn't count for nothing getting close down there, but very easily we thought we could be 21-14. It's got to be tough out there, Matt. Still 7:17 left to go. Somebody's going to take a timeout. That'll be Amanda. Take a timeout. I kind of hope Joe and Dale would have something to say here, so try to fill in this time spot. We'd like to take this time to thank all of our sponsors all year long. They've supported the Seminoles, sponsored the team. Big thank you to the sideliners and all the fans. Of course, we're not saying it's over or anything, but, just a little bit deflated up here on the scaffolding. As you see, some of the crowd's starting to pull out of the parking lot.
I think a lot of it has to do with the weather, and it's getting a lot colder, and I think people just wanting to kind of, get in their cars, get warmed up, and get home. And
well, there's a lot of fans here that are, just strictly biased. They don't care who wins.
Yeah.
Or no, I said that wrong. Unbiased.
Yeah. Unbiased.
Right, unbiased. They don't care who wins. They just wanted to come on Friday night and watch a football game, and they're headed for the cars and leaving the lot. Not sure why Amanda took the time out there, but they did, and we're here back ready to kick off from the 40-yard line. Amanda will kick one. It'll be fielded by, try to be fielded there by Aaron Brown, I'm sorry.
Looks like he gets tripped up around the 15-yard line.
So Monroe Central, very effective drive. Unfortunately, it turns bad for us down near the goal line. But they'll have to still play the game out here. They'll start the ball out on the 17-yard line, 1st and 10. They'll go back to the split right, split left. Backfield formation. Gabe in motion. They'll toss the ball out to Brownie. And like we said, Matt, it's got to be tough out there right now. A little bit of a mental lapse there, not able to handle the quick toss. Monroe Central will lose about close to 10 yards on the fumbled pitch. Bring up 2nd and 20. Down on about the 9-yard line now. Michigan shotgun formation. He'll roll. They'll try to look up middle once again. That's Kenny.
Nice catch.
I'd say. Kenny not giving up. Issue with a nice strike across the middle. Really pretty good defense on the play. Couple Amanda defenders right on top of him. He'll move upfield for a Monroe Central 1st down. Six minutes left here in the 4th quarter. Issue back in shotgun formation again. He'll pump once. He'll roll. He'll scramble. Trying to look for something. A lot of pressure. Now try to get rid of it. It's intercepted. She's trying to make something happen there. You can't blame him for trying to make something happen. Amanda defense right there on the play for the interception at about the 43-yard line. 5:48 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Amanda will take over at the 43-yard line, 1st and 10.
And that was just kind of, in a way, kind of nail in the coffin there, Andy, at interception. So I'm sure Amanda's probably just going to try to keep on the ground here, run the clock out.
That would be Phillips upfield. About a 5-yard gain. Bring up second and about 5.5. 5:24 left. And Matt, you know when I just say down, distance, and clock, I'm just trying to fill in some time.
Oh, I know.
Very, very disheartening, very deflating. You know, you come to realize that we're probably not going to advance at this point. Still, you can't talk enough about this group of seniors. And Lance LaFollette and I talked about this. And a guy like Gordon and a guy like Ishii, they've played close to 50 ball games.
Yeah.
Because, you know, all the playoff extended seasons. And, you know, they've been playing ever since they've been freshmen. And it's getting close to the end of quite an era for some of these senior football players. And like we said earlier, really a bunch of overachievers. Especially, you know, kind of quality players we lost after last season.
I tell you, these seniors in the past 4 years, they have given us a lot of memories. And, you know, years from now, they'll be talking about, oh, you remember, you know, when, you know, so-and-so in this game and blah, 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 you know, which is all about, you know, football and Monroe Central football. You know, and these kids will be talking about these from the years to come, so.
Well, another thing is they finally got to play Amanda. And going deep into the game there, they're hanging right with it. 21-7. And I know we keep repeating ourselves. Could have very well been 21-14. But, you know, now you kind of gauge your program. Can you hang with the big dogs? And really, you know, we talk about scores are deceiving. But, yeah, no, I think our program could hang.
Well, we proved it, you know, in the past, and that, you know, we can hang, you know, with the bigger schools, and I think it was a fun one to play.
Unless they're going to mark him down. Looks like they're going to mark him down. Bring up third in about 7. And one thing about Amanda is their first-class program, they're not really, you know, rubbing it in. They've been here before. It's the old saying, like, act like you've been here before. You know, show first class when you win and first class when you lose. But Amanda just, you know,
like you said,
on the clock out here.
Like you said, and they are, you know, first-class program. They're not rubbing it in. They know that they still got another week, at least one more week to play, and they're not going to get. They haven't. I mean, as far as this game, there hasn't been any extracurricular, you know, activities. Nobody's been pushing anybody. Yeah, it's just a kind of a first-class ball team as well as Monroe Central is too.
Right. Well, we're not sure what's going on down in Athens at the moment, and I'm sure, you know, tomorrow morning when you're watching this, you'll know that who the winner of Wheelersburg-Shenandoah game will be. But excuse me, be a very interesting matchup if it's Amanda Clearcreek Aces team went up against a strong, physical Shenandoah Zep team. As, you know, if we're not able to represent the PVC and the OVAC, I, for one, you know, will cheer on the Zeps.
Oh, sure. Exactly.
But, you know, they'd have to take care of business tonight to get a chance to advance to the next round.
I don't know if you just heard, there was a helicopter just passed behind us. It's NBC up from station up in Columbus. You know, so they was down here, you know, covering the game a little bit too. So, you know,
I think that's a pretty big deal in Division 5. playoff game when you get the likes of a Monroe Central and a Clearcreek game. It shows the respect, and people from Columbus going to fly down here to get a little TV footage of it.
Nice stop there by,
I believe that's Sean 80 in there for the defensive tackle position.
and also Ryan Ferguson. Ryan's really come on pretty strong this year. Stepping in and playing a lot of defense, and I thought Ryan did a heck of a job on defense.
Yeah, he was asked to step in after Robbie Dimmerling went down, and Fergie really showed his toughness as he's hung in there at his defensive end spot, and he only goes about 140 pounds, but really plays a lot bigger than that. And really didn't really miss a whole lot. Although we'd like to have Dimmerling in there. Amanda takes the ball down close to the end zone, but he'll fumble through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. It'll be Monroe Central's ball down at the 20-yard line. So really glad he didn't score there, Matt, as that upped the score to 35-7. Really would have looked like a huge blowout.
Yeah.
And that really wasn't the case for those who stayed here and watched all night.
But like I said, the score doesn't really show what kind of game was played. Here tonight. There's 28-7. It's 21-point difference. But the second half. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Amanda did score. I think the second half was basically dominated by Monroe Central.
Oh yeah, Amanda didn't really have the ball, but 7 plays there.
Yeah.
Until they took the one back for the score. Still hard to believe. I get that memory of him running down the sidelines thinking, well, somebody's going to get him.
Yeah.
Somebody's going to get him. And then here he kept running. Then before you know it, he was gone, and the place was stunned, went silent on this side.
Even you and I went silent.
Yeah, I didn't have anything to say.
Well, there's not much you can say on a play like that. It's just.
Monroe Central will get a lot of white jerseys on the field there, and got some people in there who hadn't played much tonight, just giving them a little taste of the varsity field there.
Right, that'll be the last play of the game. And I'll tell you what, my hat's off to this Monroe Central team. The seniors, you guys, have had a real good 4-year running here, 4-year span. And, I know I can speak as well as for anybody else, from Monroe Central that, you guys had one heck of a career. And I know I coached you guys for, your 3 years. And I enjoyed every minute of it. And I enjoyed every minute of being up here this year. I know I couldn't coach this year due to, work circumstances and everything. But still just doing this and, made me feel just, a little bit, like, I wasn't away from it completely. But, one heck of a year. Anytime you make it, because the playoffs are basically anytime you go, 500, you still have one heck of a year. And you guys went beyond that. And, my hat's off to you. Miss seniors, miss watching you guys next year. But younger kids, you guys got a tradition to keep up, and being the kids I know you are, I know that you guys next year will step up and you'll keep it up, keep up the tradition, and like I said, one heck of a year. Fans from Monroe Central have been great again this year, and like I've had a good time. We had real good time working up here with Andy this year and Jeff Stevens. And Dale and Joe, it's just been great. I've had a good time.
So that about wraps it up tonight from Meadowbrook Stadium. It'll be Amanda Clearcreek 28, Monroe Central 7. Thank you to all the sponsors, and thanks to Matt, and thanks to Dale and Joe. Thank you, and have a nice off season, and we'll see you next year.
Goodbye.
Good night.
Okay. So we'll be there about the same time you guys get there. All right, folks. See you. Be careful. Don't say that. On the road. Come on, hit energy. I think that's right.